Okay, let's have a look at Evie's book. Keep adding to any kind of annotation that you have. There may be additional things that you want to add and compare and use later on. And also, for anything that you draw, it's useful to try, even at this stage, to link up how this might be used in other parts of your projects. We need more information about Michael Chance. I don't know quite who he is or why he's there or what you think about them. Make sure you fill that out. Got a little bit more information here. Spend some more time on this. Let's get more images out. So for you, it's more like a kind of feast of information that you can trigger memories about thoughts that you've had, but also make new connections. We've got a range of images here. It would be nice to dig a little bit deeper, perhaps here and there, in terms of where you're sourcing the different material from. Perhaps even at this stage, it could start to kind of take on a bit of a group. I can see you've got some Berlin Wall stuff, some outline Michael Liechtenstein stuff, and some Warhol and so on. So it's kind of pop art feel to it. Maybe you could sort of bring that out a little bit more. Patrick Caulfield, yeah, look at Michael Craig Martin again, or Liechtenstein, or others. Get some quotes. It'd be good to see some quotes of what these people think, what's written about them, how their work fits into a broader context of art and art history. You've got some images. It'd be good to have some larger so we can see which ones you've chosen, which ones you prefer. I would take more photographs. For example, different perspectives, different lighting, placing objects or finding objects in particular locations. All that can inform where work might spring from later on. Watch out on, obviously, the work letters coming through, or use it. Use the fact that the colour has come through. I would also have a look at maybe using a computer. Scanning, if you haven't used it before, it's quite straightforward. Once you've got closed forms, in other words, things with a black outline, you can drop in patterns and colours and so on. And the time you spend putting this together is, nice bit of work. You've been incredibly thorough with it. You could take it a step further and actually go digital with it. Then everything would be absolutely kind of immaculate. And again, maybe the back could be used, or even further traces of it. I would look for the opportunity to build on any sorts of possibilities that arise from studying anything. Yeah, so if you're looking at Picasso and Cubism, you want to see some of your own versions, your own studies. Perhaps we got the beginnings of something here, but I don't know. You see, there's no annotation. I can't see what it is. Black Mountain, again, 2 pictures, Merce Cunningham. There's a lot to do. We're coming to the end of a term. We've been at this for quite a long time now, back since September, several months. We need a big push on this. I'm also not seeing all the work we did in the corridor and the documentation of that, which probably should form a kind of larger part of it. Did this. Thinking about how each stage develops, and your input on that was good. You had some. You engaged in that really well, and there's going to be a lot to say about that. So I think the key thing here is needing a lot of documentation. So hopefully you can look at the book and we can get that back in shape.